And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal and once again guitar show. My name is Gabor and today I want to look at this thing, this rather spiffy looking thing. Now this is a guitar called GTRS by Mooer. This is a guitar that is not just a guitar, but it has all other stuff built into it. And I just want to mention right from the start, this was lent to me by the awesome people at Music at Noosa. Now, Music at Noosa is a shop where I've been kind of working. I worked there for many, many years. I'm not working in retail there anymore, but I still teach guitar there. They're good friends of mine, so they said they've got this guitar. Do you want to check it out because it's pretty cool and maybe do a video about it? And I said sure. So I'm not being compensated in any way, shape, or form. They're friends. The company doesn't even know I'm doing it, so I'm just doing it. So this is the GTRS S900. It comes in a bunch of different colors. This is called Racing Green, which is rather spiffy, with this anodized pickguard, gold hardware, gold pickup. Reminds me of sort of like an old, you know, like as you see old English, like a writing desk with the kind of the leather thing with the green and then with gold bits. So it has a very oldie English vibe to it. Now, you can use this guitar in a couple of different ways. Now, one of the ways you can use it, and I'm going to try and be quick because there's a lot to it, is you can plug this in with the normal guitar cable, like this, and then you go and turn an amp on, like that, the Engel Ironball SE, and what you can do is you can strum a couple of chords with the humbucker. You can strum a couple of chords with the humbucker and a pickup in the middle. Or if you so choose, the middle pickup. Or even the middle and the neck pickup. Or really also the neck pickup. You can just play it like a normal guitar and it feels quite nice. The neck is nice, there are no fret issues, the neck is straight, it doesn't look like there's any tall frets. It's a well-made guitar, it feels nice. The pickups sound good, everything feels quality, the pots feel, there's weight there, it feels really good. You can do all this stuff, just like any other guitar. Now what you can do that's not like a normal guitar is you can go here and you can turn this little knob here and you've got little lights that turns on. Now once the little light turns on, there are things there, flanges and stuff there, but what you can do is you can go to your app and you can download the GTRS app and you can click connect. Now as it's connecting, the first time you connect, there's a little QR code on the back. You got to scan the QR code for it to connect. But now we're just connecting. It's locating it. It's loading it. We're connected. Oh, not quite yet. 99%. Now we're connected. So the guitar is now connected to the app. I should also mention, actually, before I go on, it comes in this rather spiffy gig bag too, which is quite nice. Anyway, back to the app. So now that we're connected to the app, you can disconnect it. Or you can look at, these are preset, there's lots of different sounds in it. There's also your mixer with volume. It comes with a really long USB-A to USB-C connection. Now there is a USB-C connection here. So you can, from what I gather from the manual, you can plug it into your computer and or your iPad or phone and record directly via it. So there's USB audio there. So you can use all the sounds and everything direct via USB. So that's a pretty cool thing. I haven't tried it yet, but you can do it. Now, the other thing, and it's a little confusing, but if you click on the little wrench thingy, this pops up. Now this is basically now a way of looking at what your guitar can do. Now one of the first things you can do, actually, first what I've got to do, I'll go into this. These are all the effects and stuff that are on. Let's turn all this off for now. So we turn all that off because we don't really need it. But one of the other things you can do now is you can, by clicking back on here, you go back to this, you can click on this little tab down here. Now here you can actually virtually change the sound of the pickups. So it knows which pickup you have selected. And currently we just got the original. And if we've got to turn it on too. But I could, for example, make that instead of the original humbucker, I'd make it a 58 Les Paul style humbucker. bit full, a bit more fat. I could make it an acoustic emulator. I could make it a Strat sound, I could make it a Tele sound, I could make it a John Petrucci style guitar. Let's leave it on the John Petrucci style one. And then you can change all the others. So you can have the second one as an original sound, or you could say, okay, I don't want it to be the original sound. I want it to be the piezo sounds of the... So John Petrucci full humbucker. And this is like an acoustic sound. Let's keep that the original tone, and maybe, I don't know, I want the neck pickup to be the Cougar, which is a Jaguar style pickup. So you can virtually change the pickups. Now the other thing you can do by going back into here now is you can start adding effects to it. So for example, let's say you want an overdrive. Really fat JP sound. Maybe actually let's go back. I want it to be no, not the original. I want it to be the 58 Les Paul. Yeah, I quite like that sound. Let's keep it a 58 Les Paul. Excellent. And I just got a message. Back to, oh, no, not back to here. We want to go back into here. So now we can pick between a whole bunch of different distortions. So we've got a gold clon, but we could have a Jimmy OD. We could go to the Jaguar style neck pickup. And then, I mean, you've got all these other ones. You've got fuzzes as well. So you could, for example, Metal Zone. You know, and there's tons of other Metal Masters, overdrives. We've got tons of different ones, boosts. I don't know. Let's pick the. Actually, the gold clon sounded good before. Let's just go there. Why not? Let's pick that. And let's say we want a little bit of delay. Maybe some modulated delay. What about the tape delay? With some feedback. Or maybe you'd want, I don't know, modulated reverb. Or maybe you want both. Play around for hours. You've got modulation too. Let's quickly check out a couple of modulations. You've got flanges, stutter, phaser, vibrato, pitch shift, ring modulator, Q filter. So for example, Q filter, we want to filter. You really want that in front of the overdrive, so you just move it. There's tons more effects. You have dynamic effects where you have, auto wah, touch wahs. You've got an EQ as well that you can add to it. But, okay, next thing, right? Turn the volume off. Next thing, I don't like this, being tethered to a cable. I want to be free. Why can't I be free? Now, one of the things you can do, and I believe it comes with it, is this little thing, which is a wireless receiver. Now, all you got to do is you got to turn it on. It's flashing. Now in here, down the bottom here, you've got this little thing. This is, when you first connect to it, you gotta hit that little button to connect to it. Now this is the blue setting, here the yellow setting. You've got 4 different frequencies. If you click on the blue setting, it now stopped flashing, it's connected. Now this is a receiver, so the sender is built into here. This is the receiver. So what I can now do is I can say, you know what? I don't want no cables. Just plug it in here. I want to go into this wirelessly. So now, let's get rid of this. So now I'm wirelessly connected via this, and you have 4 different frequencies just in case you get interferences. Wirelessly connected to this. I can save presets, I can change stuff, I can play with it. I can't feel any latency. It says it's got about a 15-meter range, so within any living room space and stuff, have it sitting in there, it works fine. Now, what if you don't want to plug it into your amplifier? What if you want to use the amp simulations? Oh, let's go back to here. The amp simulations you have on here. Well, what you can then do is you just simply unplug that from your amp and plug this straight into the front of your interface, or any kind of, maybe even a home theater system, or any kind of speaker that you have. You can technically also just plug headphones straight into this and use them. Now what you can do, so now, okay, so this is gonna, my input gain is gonna be all screwed up. So this is the sound now without an amplifier, right? But now what we can do is we can say, you know what, we want an amp. So this one is a Carol OD, and we need, of course, a cabinet as well, an HT412. And now we can look at a few presets, because most of the presets have amp sims in it. So for example, we want a plexiglass. So again, I'm fully wirelessly just going into my interface, straight into Logic. But I could just as well use headphones. I guess you have a wire then, but yeah. Now, I can do this, right? I can click on here and I can go, I want, I don't know, reverse. Oh, maybe not reverse. Fusion. There you go, I got fusion. But I really don't want to go to the iPad all the time and change all the presets like that. Is there another way, maybe a better way? Yes, there is. You can buy this. Now, this is a little Bluetooth 4-button preset selector. Now, you turn it on. The little light goes on. And when you first turn it on, is it going to fit here? Yeah, it just fits in here. Look at that. When you first turn it on, you got to hold those 2 buttons down and pair it again, right? But once you pair it and you click on this thing, this is where you pair it. Again, it's the same with this. So I've unpaired it. Or now it's searching. I guess I've got to press both of those. Now it's paired. Okay, there you go. So now it's paired. Now what I can do is go through my presets, my super cool presets with that. Oh, once I turn the volume up. If I want to go to the next bank, I push those two buttons. That goes up to the next bank. This goes down to the previous bank. So let's go to bank 6. I don't know. And let's go to under attack. I don't know what that is. What about low gain RG? So fully wirelessly, I can put this on the floor wherever I am, because that's wireless as well, have my phone there, go through everything. I also have, okay, so if you click on, just to show you a few other things you can do. You have global settings where you have, you can select whether you go, you can have automatic cabinet simulation, so it always automatically comes on, or you can select where it goes to. You can select a different mode of what, so you can select it. So with this, you select it so it turns the, at the moment that I think, let's go back. Right now the way it's set, this turns this on and off. Yeah, see, so by pressing that, by pressing this button, I'm turning in here, I'm turning the tone capture thing on and off. So now, back to the normal pickups, if I push this, that turns on. It goes to whatever this is set to. If I go into here, back into here again, and in global settings, super knob mode, select, preset select, this will now flick through presets. So we're pushing this. If you don't have that, you can do it via this, right? Now, the other thing you have, if we go back into here, is you have a tuner. Now the tuner is also on this, right? So it shows if you're a bit out of tune, see it has that thing, it spins. Shows you that you're out of tune. It also has drums, so you can play along the drums. Okay, that's the speed, this is the volume. You can have, I don't know, rock ballad. Okay, so for example now, next thing you can do, actually let's stop this for a second. Let's look at everything else we've got here. We also have a chord chart thing, so it shows you how to play chords. It helps you learn, I guess, how to play instruments. You've got your mixer again, and then down the bottom you've got, well, next thing we're going to look at is the looper. So you can either click on here and go into the looper, or we can, and then standby mode and software version, like it shows you if you have the latest software and all that sort of stuff. Or what you can also do, if you go back, let's go back to here. If you push those two buttons, if you have this, if you push those two buttons, you go to looper. So now it says LD, looper. Now what you can do, and I'm going to do this I guess on the floor because it's easier, but let's see if we can sync it up with the drums. So we go to the drums, we turn the drums on. I'm going to put this on the floor. Should have synced it. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. You sync it, you sync the loop, but then you can play along. You can record a loop. You can play along with it. And at the looper, you have your controls. Basically, this is stop. Hang on, is it here? Oh. Yeah. Well, then it shows you there. Actually, if you go, if you go here, it shows you. So you've got record and play, and if you hold that in. It see now it's synced. Turn it on and off there as well. That's basically that. I mean, then that's pretty much it. You go back to here, okay, and then you've got all your different presets, all your different sounds. You can go direct, you can go wirelessly, you can select what you want this to do. You've got a trem bar as well, which I haven't really used. I've got to loosen the springs up in the back. It's very, very tight, but it's a great feeling playing guitar. The sounds are good. You can go direct, you can go into an amplifier, you can be wireless, you can be wired, you can have virtual pickups, but then in the end you don't have to have all of that. You turn it off, and now it won't work because the wireless doesn't work. But if you were to plug that in, you turn all that stuff off, you just have a normal guitar. So that was just a quick look, and I'm sure there's more to it, but that was just a quick first look at this GTRS S900, I think it is. If there's anything else you want me to do with it, I'll see if I can borrow it again. Like I said, the good folks at Music at Noosa, my good friends there, Rob and Jeff and Max and Dale, as I said, this is something that you might like. Take it and work out how to use it, and then I think they just wanted me to show them how to use it. Take it home, work out how to use it, so then we know what to say to customers and make a video with it. And I might make a video with them as well on their Instagram. So I'll put links to all that stuff below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to subscribe. About 90% of the viewers are not subscribed. So if you do subscribe, that would help out immensely. So thank you so much once again, and see you in the next one. Bye.